So I'll wait. I will wait 3 more minutes. So students, I have shared my screen. I think you can be able to see
Yes,
from
ma'am.
my end run SQL command line. Here I'm giving the same. I have to give every time when I want to connect to this SQL. So connect keyword and letters. System. So what I discussed in the last class. So we'll do the same. Okay. And if you want to give the suggestions to ma'am, take this attribute. So if you want to tell to me, okay, then I'll take those attributes also. Okay. Once you have installed this software, then you can also be able to do from your end. Okay, and you can even able to execute what are the commands that I am showing now. So at first we'll go with the DDL commands. So what is the first command? What is the first thing that we have to do?
Initiate,
Yeah, what?
declare.
Yeah, declare the table name, right? So
Yes,
for
ma'am.
that, create command is used. So we'll see here. create. At first we have to create the table. So the syntax is, remember one thing, remember the syntaxes also, and even you have to write it on the observation. Okay, put the heading as like DDL and DML commands. Okay, so under the DDL commands, this create, alter, rename, truncate, drop, select, all will comes under the DDL. So how you have to write it in the observation is, you have to at first write the command name, and then what's its working principle within a single line. That is sufficient. Don't write much theory and don't give me the explanation. I don't want to look over into the explanation, I'm saying. Okay, and then a single line of definition, what it will gives us the output, and then the syntax, and then the example. Okay, and the example. So whatever you will do in your run SQL command line, that screenshot, output screenshot, okay, that you have to paste it in the record, but in the observation you just write the output. That's it. So the syntax is create table. So what is the table name? Should I give CS11 students? Oh. If the table name is more, then I have to re-enter that many characters. So that is what, okay, nothing will happen. I'll copy them. Create table CS11 students. So this is my see here, this is my table name. So the syntax is create comment. Okay, after then you have to give the space, then table, and then table name. So at last, so while creating table only, you have to specify even the attributes, what you want to take. Okay, so definitely S, roll number. So what is the type? See, I have already shown you the schema structures. Okay, in that we have to mention the attributes, and also we have to mention the what? What? In the programming language, if you have taken any variable, along with the variable, what you will specify for the variable? Oh my God. Directly you will declare A in any of the programming language, or will you specify the data type for the variable or not? I'll not ask you the questions on the programming language. So S roll number, I'm just specifying here integer and student name, and I will give here varchar. And I will specify, because if some students will have the last name as like me, so that is what if we have given, then they will write everything. So if they specified like only this number of characters, say sometimes you may even find out while submitting something in some websites. So there also it will not take the more characters. Okay, they'll just restrict us. Okay, so as like that, we can even restrict the student name here up to 20 characters. So we are restricting, it will not accept even 11 character or 21 characters. So let me test also those you can test. So that is what, for the testing purpose, if we specify the large value here, it will be again difficult for even to test. So that is what I'll just specify here, some 10. That's it. Only 2 variables I will take. Okay. So, okay. Only one parenthesis I have opened. So, okay. And one is for specifying the varchar size. And then finally, I should specify the semicolon. Look over into the syntax. See, if any one of your friends have not attended for this, just remind them. This is very important. If they don't know about this, they'll not able to even understand the next concepts. So create table name, and this is the syntax. I pressed enter. So table created. If you made a mistake, like if you forgot to give the keyword, then what will happen? The table should not be created. Syntax, it must follow. So invalid create command. So definitely after the create command, we should give the table. And then again, I'll just show you table. Again, I'm re-executing this, the first statement. See, in the first statement, the output is table created. Okay. If again I want to create the table, one more table, and if I will modify here also. So in the next table, sorry. Suppose you have done some modifications about the attributes and all. Okay, that doesn't bother because it will just check for the first the name of the table. So let us check whether one more time the table will be exist or not. Okay, we have deleted, no? See here, I have deleted this. Okay, then I will re-execute this one. See, students, if this n was deleted here. Okay, unfortunately, I have deleted, but I will just re-execute the same. Okay. What it will say, the name is already used by an existing object. So we cannot even able to give the same table name because with that table name already a table is existed. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now this is the creation. You might forget even the syntaxes also. If you want, you can take the screenshots. But even for pasting the screenshots in the record and all, what you have to do is you have to create your own table. Okay, the table name should be of different. So if the roll number 1 has, I don't know the gender of the roll number 1, but what they have to do is they have to create a table with his roll number, last 4 digits, and then followed by their name. So this is what about the creation. Then what we'll do is we'll just suppose you want to add one more because your table is consists of only 2 attributes here, roll number and name only. So if you want to add some more attribute, so for that what command we have to take? Which command? Alter. Okay, you are going to alter the structure of the table. So alter table. CS11 students. I want to add. So I will use the add keyword here, and then I should specify. So department, student department, and then again it is okay. Factor of 4. So alter table name, add keyword, S department, varchar. table altered. Kani, but we haven't checked the output, like whether this uh, S department column is added or not. For that purpose, to check the output, at first, before finishing all the comments of the DDL, okay, to check all of these DDL comments, we should at least have to perform insert command, okay, which will comes under the DML. So I'll just because even if I select, okay, the records from the table, no rows are selected because no data is there in the table. That is what at first we have to insert one record. Okay, so how to insert the record is insert into, what is the table name here? Table name, values, and then roll number 1101 and some A. And suppose I'll show you next. So here I'll give so one record is now inserted. Okay, so we will insert one more record. So these are the two records. I'll post the attendance also. Only 42 participants were there here. Okay, I'll post the attendance. Okay, now let us check the output by selecting the table, entire table. So select star from CS11 students. So how many of the records it should have?
One.
Two.
Hmm.
Okay, let us check. So S department also added. Understand? Any doubts?
Ma'am, I'm
Yeah.
having an issue. Can I share my screen?
About what?
When I do insert, it says error at line 1, missing select keyword.
So is it installed?
Yes,
What,
ma'am.
what I sent to the your CR sent the link.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then okay. For me, not a problem. Yeah, you can share.
Okay,
Let
ma'am.
me stop from my end and I'll give you.
Yes, ma'am. Here, ma'am. If I do insert into like CS11 value is roll number AA CSC department, it says like something is wrong. Select keyword is missing.
Values. S.
Okay.
Give S.
Yes, ma'am. Never mind, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
So now we have inserted 2 records. If you want to, you have done the alteration of the structure of the table. Now, whatever the attribute that you have added, if you want to delete the added attribute, okay, or any attribute from the table, you can do it by giving the by using the alter command, but we should specify the drop. Okay, instead of add keyword, we should specify the drop and then specified by the column name. Tell me which attribute should we remove? Okay then. See, for adding one more column, we should specify the data type, but for removing, no need to specify again the data type. We can directly drop the attribute from the table. Missing keyword. Okay, here I forgot to enter column keyword. Drop column. Yes, table alter. So now we will check whether that attribute was removed or not. Is it removed? How many of you all doing parallelly? You can raise the hands. Only 7? What about others? So everybody have executed? Nalini, we can remove the rows by using the delete command. Okay, because I'm just first focusing on the DDL commands. Okay, we can remove even the records from the table also. Is it clear? Yes, this is what. So till now we have executed create command, select command, and alter. Even in the alter, again we have used the 2 keywords like for adding some more attributes. We use add keyword. Okay, in the alter command, and even we drop 1 column using the alter command. So this is what this is about, like 3 commands in DDL. So I want to tell you, somebody asked me like how to remove 1 record. So that will comes under the modification, because the table will be existed, but only it doesn't have that specified record, okay, which you have executed using the some condition, okay, using the delete command. But if you want to delete the entire table, that also you can do using the drop command. And even I told you in the morning about truncate. Okay, and in some cases, if you don't need, suppose you have entered, the structure is correct, but the records that you have mistakenly entered into the table, mistakenly you have entered other sections data to your structure of the table. Then what we have to do, we have to remove all the records. Am I right? Antena? Am I right? If suppose you have mentioned CS 11 students and you have inserted CS some 12 students records here, then what is the need? In that case, you will just go with removing all the records in that table. So then for this purpose, we can even execute, we can delete all at a time using the truncate command. So just observe here, in this table, there were 2 records. So now, if I execute the truncate command, the records must be deleted and it should give us the output like there were no records, no rows selected. Let me check. No, first let me execute truncate command. Truncate table. What is the table name here? CS11 students. So table truncated. We have to check whether the table was truncated or not. So for this purpose, what command I should execute now? How to check now? Which command we have to execute to check whether the records were deleted or not?
Select from CSC students, star CSC students.
So,
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
yes, unfortunately, it was closed. I think I have to reconnect. So again, system. Okay. So see here, I just given one syntax to know the tables. This CS11 students table is existing. So directly we can view the records from the table because no need to again give the create command for the CS11 students and all. So directly we'll just execute the command select star from, because we have already truncated, that is what no rows selected here, the output is. Understand about output of truncate command?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Meanwhile, you have to just write even the definition about the commands. So now truncate is done, and let us delete the entire table. Drop table name, table drop. Let us check whether the table is existing in the database or not. See, CS11 students table is not there. So all the comments are executing. Create, select, alter, truncate, drop. Any comment that we have forgotten in the DDL? It means that nobody are writing at least the important points. In the morning class, I told you.
Ma'am, is there a way to undo?
No?
Rename, ma'am.
Yeah. Rename. There is, so for renaming also, we'll create the table then. Create table and CS11 I will give. Table name. So a table is created with the CS11. So now we'll see if this table is existing in the database. So CS11 is there. Now we'll just do the rename. I will modify this CS11 into CS11 CSC students. For this, the syntax is, it is also possible using the alter command only, but instead of using the add, drop or something else, we are doing it for renaming. So we have to specify the rename keyword. So alter table, which table name? CS11 I'm going to alter, right? CS11 rename to which table name? CS11 CSC. Is it okay? Everybody is observing the screen. Not yours, my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So table altered. That means it was renamed. Let us check. So CS, instead of having CS11, now we have CS11 CSC. Okay. Do we have finished the DDL?
I have a doubt again.
Where?
Ma'am, if I try to create again, it's saying some error, ma'am. Unknown command beginning with creatable dot 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 restart line ignored.
Okay, share the screen.
Still disabled, ma'am. Ma'am, here.
Table.
This is create table CS11 is in
Where is E? You gave CREAT. Create. Spelling mistake it is.
sorry, ma'am.
Now you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Others? Have you all done?
Ma'am, one show the command from me, ma'am. Ma'am, can you go up where you use the rename command? That's it. Thank you.
Abhishek, is it installed? Is the software is installed? Is it installed by you or not? Are you there? One to one and roll number 4. Number 4, have you executed? And CS11 roll number 4. Executed or not? It means that you don't want to lose your energy, then you all will become fat. Definitely. You have to give me the response, otherwise I'll not tell you in depth the concept. See, I can even show you like the alter command for adding one attribute. Okay, no need to show this everything. Okay, if you will not give me the response, then I will not teach you more. So this lab I haven't asked you, and I haven't done any breakout rooms and all. So any of you have just written the exam. So that is what. This was about the DDL commands. So in the next class, I'll show you how to execute the DML commands, and then thereafter we'll just do the integrity constraints, how to restrict. Okay. Restrict of giving the same redundant values, and we'll check whether it will accept the null values or not. Okay, if we once made any of the attribute as an integrity constraint. Understand? Any doubts? No doubts? Yes?
No, ma'am.
Okay. 17, any doubts? Okay, I'm ending the session. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.